Today we are looking at the Spectrum of Composure. We've got a few different forwards ranging from 1 to 20 in the attribute of composure. We've done finishing, and in the comments a few of you said composure was one of the most important attributes for a forward. So today we're having a look. Let's jump straight in, see what's going on. Yes, hello gang, welcome back. Hope you find you well. And here we go, we've got 5 forwards. We've got composed Konstantin, the Croatian, the Triple C. 20 for composure, 165 current ability, 165 potential ability. I've sorted that potential ability out, ladies and gentlemen, because 200 means big clubs come in, they never reach the potential, blah, blah, blah. They become a failed transfer. 165 current ability, 165 potential ability, mercenary personality. We go through the spectrum of composure from top to bottom. So as you can see, 20 for composure for composed Konstantin. Assured Axel has got 15. The Norwegian. We're on with a few different nations today, a few different leagues in the setup. I'm going to move all the way down to the bottom. We're going to go to Stefan Shanker, who shanks it wide because he's got no composure whatsoever. We've got Rash Rude, who is a bit rash when it comes to his finishing. He's got 5. And then we've got Arthur, who'll score Arthur time. Oh, he's built up to that joke and it's fell flat as a pancake. But I hope you enjoyed it and you've not clicked off. If you've gone already from that, less than 2 minutes in, well, embarrassing, isn't it? Anyway, let's crack on. So we want to go through 1 year to see where they end up at the first juncture and what club they start their careers at. So, 1 year into the future, let's go. My own sound effects now, apparently. A little bit giddy today. Is it the lack of sleep? Or have I had enough sleep? I'll let you be the judge during this video. For those of you new around here, I've got like a 23-day-old baby, firstborn, so I'm a bit all over the place. And for those of you regulars, no, he's not bloody called Ralph. So here we go then. Konstantin is at Monaco. Axel's gone to Napoli and he's wanted by Liverpool, PSG and Bayern Munich. Arthur's gone to Bayern Munich, Rash Rude's at Real Madrid and Stefan Shanker is at Club Bruges. Well, they've absolutely gone mad, haven't they? Gone to some of the European bigwigs straight off the bat. Let's have a look at Axel. He got 15 and 37 for Napoli in a season where they did not win the league. They came 6th. That's pretty rubbish. Inter Milan winning the league. Representing. It's like I knew. I didn't know. I'm just happened to be wearing a very nice football shirt. Arthur gone to Bayern Munich then. It's already signed from Porto. He went to Porto to begin with and he 12 in 19. 23 and 34 including Cup and Continental. 6 in 6 in the Champions League. I assume. Bayern Munich said, yes, please. 11 in 16 for Bayern Munich. He won the league? Of course they bloody won the league. Konstantin at Monaco, 27 in 38. An absolute super season for him. And he won the league! At the first time of asking, PSG have been toppled by 3 points. And the award winners go to most promising player is Konstantin. Top goal scorer. Is it Konstantin? He got 27. You'd think he probably was, and it bloody was, beating Messi and Vitinha for Marseille. Don't know where Kylian Mbappe was. 18. Rubbish. Oh, well, this experiment is off to an absolute flyer. PSG already losing the league to Monaco. And Konstantin, go on, lad. Rash Rude has gone to Real Madrid and, sorry, £35.5 million. He was at Benfica, where he'd got 28 in 38. Continental, Cup and all that jazz, and he's gone to Real Madrid, 6 in 7 for the B team, and he's got 5 in 10, but only 5 of those were starts. That's not bad. £35.5 million. The question is that enough to get you a league winners medal in Spain? It probably is. If you win it, they didn't win it. Barcelona won it by 9 bloody points. That is, I did not expect Barcelona in the first season to be so far and away because of the financial woes that they've got at the club. Anyway, Barcelona, well played. Well done, Barca. Lewandowski with 24. Maybe Rash Rude can give him a run for his money next season. And as we've seen, Stefan is at Club Bruges. He got 33 in 40. And he won the league, of course he did. I mean, I'm not sure exactly on the format of the Belgian league. Maybe I'll do a save in the Belgian league on the next Football Manager. Suggestions in the comments below of a team to be. Good story. We're coming towards the end. We've come to the end of the Southampton save. And as you can see here, 33. So 1 composure. And he's got 33 goals, 7.32, best player, top goal scorer. So 1 composure's not really done him too dirty. Actually scored a hell of a lot. This is going to be interesting. And a long one. We're only 1 year in, and I've been waffling for a while. We're going to go through 3 years now because hopefully we're going to see a couple of moves. Let's go and see what's happening. Right then, Constantine still at Monaco. Not had as fantastic a season. 25 in 34 in his second season. Couple of injuries probably. He's not scoring as many. He's got 14 in 31 for Croatia. He's on £275,000 a week. And Monaco haven't won the league in 3 years. It's been PSG. Monaco didn't even finish in the top 3 last season. Oof, that's rubbish. Axel, £74 million, left Napoli for Bayern Munich. And he's not set the world on fire. I'll be honest with you. He's a bit part player for Bayern Munich. Rashford has left Real Madrid for Bayern Munich. £83 million. Wow. That is astonishing. And he is playing a lot more. So Ruud and Axel sharing the front line for Bayern Munich. Only one of them plays, and it is Ruud. Alex Scott there. Have I slipped into the Southampton save? Excuse me. £21 million they paid Bristol City for him. They paid me a hell of a lot more in the Southampton series. Let me tell you that. Spoiler, £200 million. Look at this cross-promotion of the channel. Subscribe while you're here. Not done that in a while. Arthur. Bloody hell. I can't believe what I've seen. So I knew Bayern Munich had a player. They had Arthur, didn't they? Of course they did. Ruud has left Bayern Munich left Real Madrid for Bayern Munich, and in the other direction, Arthur has gone to Real Madrid. £91 million. He did not do very well, did he? You know, here, for Real Madrid B, scored in Arthur's games. Because that joke's still working, isn't it? 52 and 119. He's got over 7 average rating, but it's not great. But on what he's done for Real Madrid, which is not at all, that was enough for Liverpool to say, yeah, £95 million. Have a bit of that. And he was bought 4 days ago. So he's not had much chance to do much for Liverpool. There was a caps 11 in 24 for Portugal. And look at Stefan Schanker. £26.5 million. He left to go to Real Madrid. And he's doing all right for Real Madrid, isn't he? Oh, yes. He's doing all right indeed. 3 seasons in a row, Real Madrid won the league. He's been there. Fair play. So internationally, we vary between 24 caps and 31. So they're playing pretty regularly, but we look at the goals. Mr. One Composure, who's now at Real Madrid, and we think he's actually doing really well. We're only having 1 composure. He's got 28 in 27 for Belgium. Rashford, who's got 5 composure, got 25 in 27. The rest, only scoring a goal every other game. Not great, is it? Not great at all. Of course, Bayern Munich have won the league the last few years. Premier Division has been won by Man City and Chelsea in this experiment. Oh, in terms of the Champions League, we've got a Liverpool win. Who plays for Liverpool? Arthur, who's just gone there, so he did not win the Champions League. Yeah, not a lot's happened in terms of the Champions League. In terms of the World Cup, so the Euros was won by France, beating Germany. But the World Cup was won by Belgium. Jose Mourinho's in charge. Domenico Tedesco was sacked after winning the World Cup. Seems a bit harsh, doesn't it? Stefan Schanker, 28 in 27. Did he win the World Cup? Oh, 2024 he made his international debut. He did not make his debut, so he did not win the World Cup. But the World Cup is currently going on, and they've played to 1-2. Kevin De Bruyne with 4 so far. Stefan only got 1 goal so far in this tournament. There you go. Well, without dilly-dallying too much, let's go forward 4 more years to 2030. And this has taken on a very different look, hasn't it, this experiment? Because the goals for the players with rubbish composure far exceeds the ones with high composure. The complete opposite of what I thought might happen. What's going to happen next? I tell you what is going to happen, though. We are going to jump through 4 years and you guys are going to subscribe. We're back in 2040 and Constantine is wanted by United. He's still at Monaco. 27 in 70 for Croatia. Not great. 184 in 271 in Liga. I'm sorry, Constantine. Not great, is it? They've won another league 3 years ago. But it's back to PSG. Axel, still at Bayern Munich. Playing quite a lot. Bayern Munich are just walking the league. Bundesliga down in 5th. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Arthur at Liverpool. Loan listed. Because he's obviously not getting the first team football. Although he got 29 appearances last season, 17 starts, 12 off the bench. He scored 23 in 48. 21 of those were off the bench, so 23 and 27 starts. No penalties. He's not on penalties either. Few assists. He's done all right. I don't understand why Liverpool have loan listed him, to be fair. He's a squad option. I'll give him that. He's starting quite a few games, though. 47 and 66 for Portugal. He is on £325,000 a week, which is a hell of a bloody lot of money. Jurgen Klopp has won the league with Liverpool. They have won the league the most recent season. So Arthur has won the league. Oh, and he's won a Champions League as well. As we've already seen Bayern Munich and Rash Rude down here. He's playing, not as much as you, slightly more than a bit part player. Squad option, I'd say. Don't know what happened here. He must have had an injury in 28-29. Should we have a quick look? Just a few little niggles. Nothing major. 3 weeks is his biggest injury. Sprained ankle ligaments. Not bad, is it? Stefan's at Real Madrid. We've just seen Real Madrid are the current Champions League winners with 15. They're currently the champions of Europe. They're currently managerless. He's got 72 goals in 72 caps for Belgium. He's not scoring loads for Real Madrid. He's a squad option. Again, squad option. He's played more to begin with. He's now falling away. But they've absolutely annihilated the league every year since the very first season of the experiment. They've absolutely dominated. Fair play to them. The World Cup in 2026 was won by England with Portugal and Arthur coming runner-up. And it's back-to-back Euros for France, beating Serbia in the final in 2028. We've had a World Cup for Belgium, although Arthur wasn't there. Sorry, Stefan Schanker wasn't there. Arthur coming runner-up in the World Cup just now. Nothing in the Euros. But is anyone going to move? I mean, Arthur's probably going to move from Liverpool if he's already on the loan list. So we're going to go through 5 years now, 2035. He'll be 28 years old. Hopefully there'll be a couple more moves. We'll see, though. Okay, so Constantine's still at Monaco. How have they done? 5 years. 2 league wins. Constantine has been decent. 20 and 26 is all right, isn't it? 16 and 29 is not. 20 and 26, though, is pretty good. Twice he's got that in the last 3 years. 13 and 23 I'm not happy with, and neither am I. I'm not happy with 17 and 28. He's better than that, and he's not scored enough for the league calibre that the French league is. That's all I'm saying. So Axel is at Bayern Munich still. His contract's expiring. He's on £625,000 a week. That is no wonder they're not re-signing him. He went on loan to Real Madrid in 31-32. Why? Not played loads. Bit of a sub-merchant. Coming on doing a job. £625,000 a week. Though. That is insane. Arthur, he's gone to Leipzig for $79 million from Liverpool a while ago. Done all right. Just been Bayern Munich that's won the league, though. Every single time. Rash Rude, still at Bayern Munich. He's on £425,000 a week. Again, I mean, dearie me. 3 goals in 18 games in 2032-33 season. That isn't great, is it? Few single-figure goal returns. Not sure what's happening there. Bordeaux, Stefan Schanker's on loan to Bordeaux, and they're currently bidding for him. In my opinion, in a bid to keep him, probably an optional future fee. Is that fair? The optional future fee is £22.5 million, but they're offering 43. There's an optional future fee of £22.5 million, and they're saying 43. There must have been some instalments that were included in that in some capacity. I'm baffled. He's gone to Bordeaux anyway. Why did he go to Bordeaux? Because he wasn't playing really at Real Madrid. He was though, wasn't he? He was playing quite a lot at Real Madrid. Winning the league as well until the last 2 seasons where, I'll be honest with you, 15 and 29 is probably not great, but then he got rid of him and he went to Bordeaux. Bordeaux did not win the league. Internationally then, we've got 104 goals in 126 for Rash Rude, but Stefan Schanker, 120 and 127. Unbelievable stuff. Spain and France have won World Cups as well in this experiment now. And France have won the 3rd Euros in a row. Can you bloody believe it? France, boring. Some of their personalities have changed from mercenaries and now got fairly ambitious for Arthur and Stefan. 38 and 120 for composed Constantine. A composure of 20. And obviously, he's got great composure. He's got great all-round attributes for a forward. Yet his goal-scoring prowess is far less than someone like Stefan, who's got this as a breakdown. He's got good finishing. He's got a slight bit more pace. A bit better a few other attributes to balance himself out. But one composure. I don't know. We've got another 5 years to 2040. See what's happening. There'll be 33 next time. I'm thinking there might be a couple more moves as well. So we're going to go through another 5 and we'll see what's going on. Right, Constantine still at Monaco. 149 caps, 42 goals. I'm sorry, that's awful. Awful return for Croatia. He's not doing bad for Monaco. Been there his whole career. They've won a couple more French leagues in the last 5 years as well. 2 more. Rennes have popped up with one, weirdly. Axel, gone to Barcelona from PSG for £28 million. He left Bayern Munich for free. And he was at PSG for a while, and then he went in January to Barcelona just recently. So he has won a league title in France, I want to say. And he's not won the league title in Barcelona. They came third. Atletico Madrid on 100 points, winning the league. Fair play to him. Arthur's gone to Lazio, left Leipzig for free. £79 million he went there, and he was an ever-present, wasn't he? He played a hell of a lot for them and did all right. Not setting the world on fire. Bayern Munich, of course, are still just winning the league every single season, so there's that. He's gone to Lazio, though, and Serie A, where he's done pretty decent in the last couple of seasons. And the most recent season, he was runner-up in the top goal scorer charts, but he was the winner of the league, or at least his team was, 96 points. Fair play, Arthur. He's only gone and won himself Serie A. Rashford's at Arsenal, 154 and 182 for his country, £81 million from Bayern Munich. He arrived in the January, so 4 in 10, understandable. 13 in 30, 13 in 29, 14 in 25. Quite a few of those coming off the bench. So the return's better than it looks when you take into consideration the substitute appearances. Always baffles me why it doesn't take into account the substitute appearances up here. I get it, they don't know the substitute appearances, or there's a lot of data to go and input to know what the substitute appearances were for previously back here. But, like, not back here, I mean, this before the save game. These guys didn't exist, did they? So, do you know what I mean? Like, substitute appearances should show up here. And it shouldn't be total apps. This is only league. It should be all competitions as well. Just my little 2 cents. Sports Interactive. Or at least be able to toggle it. Stats or graph. No. League, all competitions. Europe, cup competitions. International. Let's filter by here. Rant over. Stefan Schanker. He's gone to PSG. He's gone to the bloody dark side. £64 million. Oh, Bordeaux. Bordeaux have had him on loan 3 times in this experiment. Real Madrid had him back from Bordeaux. Played him 3 times and he scored once. He went back on loan to Bordeaux. So 3 years in a row, Bordeaux got him for a loan fee. And then PSG came in with £58 million and said, yoink. And he's won the league most recent season. There you go. 54 goals in 183. Schanker and Ruud and Stefan are literally neck and neck. 1 cap between them. And assured Axel, to be fair, 140 and 182. So someone's put 50p in Axel, and he's not done too badly. His goal scoring record's not the best, but he's played for PSG, Bayern Munich, and Barcelona. Even gone to Real Madrid on loan. Some weird transfers going on, but we are heading into the twilight of their careers. We're going to start seeing some retirements. So let's go through. We're going to go to 43 and see if they've got any retirements. They've all gone in 43. Bloody hell. Right, we've got 3. So we lost 15 and 1. So we've lost Stefan and we've lost Axel. No transfers, I don't think. So let's go back 1 year. Axel's injured. Still playing for Barcelona. So he's still playing for Barcelona. He moved from PSG. Did we see that? Yeah, we did. Sorry, we saw that. He moved in January, yes, and won the league. And Real Madrid have won it back. Didn't win the league, sorry. Atletico Madrid won it. I'm all over the place. Yeah, sorry. Axel. Have a look at let me go to the left. I'm going to have a look at Axel's career then. 215 in 481. 7.13 overall. Not bad. Actually went for free from Bayern Munich to PSG. It's a bit of a dirty thing to do, isn't it? Go to someone like PSG on a free. And Stefan is still at PSG. And if we look over, PSG won the league last 2 seasons now. So the season that's just gone, they've also won it. Rashford has also gone to PSG for £21 million. He's gone in January of this season. Gone and got himself a league title. Manchester United have dominated, but he did win something at Arsenal. He won the Premier League. He has won the Premier League. Anyway, we're talking about Stefan here. Stefan's career shows us he got 305 in 554 with a 7.18 average rating. Spent the majority of his career at Real Madrid, where he was decent, but not a Galactico world beater, before he left for £58 million to PSG after 3 loan spells at Bordeaux. Okay, back to 2042 then, because those 2 are retiring. So yeah, we've lost those two. And then, so Constantine spent his entire career at Monaco, despite having one loyalty. Still got one loyalty. And he's been at Monaco his entire career, been a loyal old dog as Constantine. PSG have won the league the most recent season, so nothing for Monaco. Sadly, Constantine, not great. 395 in 627 though, not bad, but 42 in 151 for Croatia, or if you ask me. Arthur at Lazio, they didn't manage to repeat the heroics, sadly. But he's been round the houses a little bit as old Arthur. 298 in 615, 7.14 overall. And Rude at PSG, as mentioned before, doing very well. PSG winning the league, so there you have it. Bruno Fernandes is in charge of PSG, and Rennes have come run up in the Champions League. I'm just looking down the Champions League and just seeing who might have won it. Very difficult because I don't know who was where at what time, but a lot of teams that would have had some of our players have won Champions Leagues, so I'm going to choose to believe that quite a few of our players have won Champions Leagues, but that's not the barometer for success. Who wins the experiment? At the minute, it's Stefan Schanker for me. Just the vibe. Football of the Year has not been won by any of our players. Neither has Player of the Year. Neither has the Golden Ball. Rashford won the Under-21 Football of the Year, and Stefan Schanker also won one, and Composed Constantine as well. So 4 years in a row, those players won it for Under-21 Football of the Year. Never winning the major accolades, though, for their respective nations. World Cup, the holders are Denmark currently, with France winning against Portugal in 2034. And France finally haven't won a Euros, and bloody Scotland beat England in 2036. Tell me Andrew Villas-Boas was manager. It wasn't. It was Ralph! Ralph was the Scotland manager beating England. You did not expect that, did you, gang? Neither did I. Oh my God. Can you believe it? At the end of the experiment, we've got a little bit of Ralph watch for Scotland against England in the Euros final. You couldn't make it up, could you? He's gone from these experiments, is Ralph. Ralph watches no more. But he's making a comeback. This time across the border. For Bonnie Scotland. Well played, Ralph. Then England won it in the most recent season. So there we go. That's it. That's the end of the experiment, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to just go back here and we're going to look at the managers and we're going to show you that Ralph, not only did he win the European Football Championship, he won the European South American Super Cup as well with Scotland. Fair play to them. Who did they play in the final? I'm intrigued now. This Ralph watch is going to extend. We know they beat England in the final, sorry. And some of these players are getting a bit old, but they're not great, are they? And they were 2-0 up inside 11 minutes, and they scored in the 91st minute. That is insane. They beat Italy in the semis. Richard Priest with a goal. He's now an unemployed manager. Quarter-final against Ireland. Evan Ferguson with a penalty. Lee Fowler in the 88th minute. They're leaving it late, aren't they? They love leaving it late. They beat Serbia in the second round. They got through from 3 draws. They drew all 3 games and they ended up going on to win it. Ralph watch. Well, there you go. That's the end of the experiment. What have we learned? That composure isn't as important as many people think. In my opinion, I always think composure is very important, but it goes to show the higher goal scoring achievements was by the lower composure. Rude and Stefan were far better. I mean, you look at Constantine, who had 20 composure, hands down the worst goal scoring record out of everyone. Playing in what is considered a much weaker league, in my opinion. Awful for Croatia not scoring many goals. So, yeah, there you go. Any ideas for future experiments, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you feel so inclined, if you want some of these save files or some of the other save files for some of my Let's Plays and everything, I've started a Patreon, a Jaytreon if you will. If you want any of them, go and subscribe over there. They're all there to download on different tiers. And if you've got any ideas of different rewards I can give for things on different tiers, I am all ears, but do not feel obliged. I just thought I'd promote it at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed it. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.